Hi everyone, Michelle here, and welcome to the DailyM. Recently, I had a longtime member email me and was super honest, which was great, saying that he was frustrated with this practice, that over years of practicing pretty regularly, he hasn't seen any improvement. And he was telling me too that when he used to swim, he had private coaches and he never got anywhere with swimming, and he was feeling the same frustration now with yoga, and he wasn't sure if he wanted to continue. And I know this member pretty well, and I also notice in the classroom that he does quite a few things not necessarily the right way. So let me back up a little bit. One of the things that's super important about this whole thing is that he felt comfortable enough to email me. So, take that, everybody, as a good tip for your students, or just make sure you have a good relationship where your members feel comfortable enough to reach out to you, because that's important. Like, I could have lost this longtime member. So he was asking my opinion, and one of the things that I suggested to him is that, sometimes we plateau. And not to get frustrated with that. You still have to do your yoga every day, right? You still want to repeat and do these things over and over, and you got to nourish the waiting. And I've said that before in other DailyMs. But other things he needs to do too is maybe attend workshops. I know we do like 5 or 6 of these a year, and I recommend that all of you, wherever you're at, find a teacher, a guest teacher, or someone that that you respect, right? And make sure at least once a year you go to these and fine-tune your own practice. You will have so many aha moments. I know over my 20 years, that's how I've advanced, right? Just by taking the practice too, but also by learning from these, educated teachers. But one other thing that I noticed too about this member is that he takes class frustrated. So I know we're uncomfortable in the classroom, but a lot of times I think the discomfort doesn't necessarily come from, holding the pose, as it does sometimes as looking at the truth in the mirror. And, I think we have a judgment that, why can't I do the posture? I should be able to do this pose. I work out and I'll do all this. How come, I see everybody else doing it and I can't do it? Maybe I'm blowing this out of proportion a little bit, but there could be this little seed in all of us, right, where we get a little bit upset. And maybe that's caused this member to do things maybe the wrong way, in an effort to want to do the posture itself. So I suggested that to him. I said, why don't we unravel the poses a little bit and go back maybe to the foundation, and maybe work on precision, which is a big part of your yoga practice. So not long ago, he came up to me and said that he's having such a better time. Things are much easier for him. He's feeling some advancement, and I'm hopeful that he comes to the workshop that we're having this weekend. So Diane Ducharme Gardner is coming here on Saturday from 12 to 4. She's doing a full-on workshop. She's from the East Coast. She graduated in 1995. She's a very respected teacher. She teaches teachers, so she's doing an intensive with a lot of us teachers here in the Bay Area, not just at BYSJ. And then she's teaching 4:30 on Saturday. So that's a cost. It's $25, but you can do either the whole thing for $75, 12 to 4, 4:30 class this Saturday, or just the class at 4:30. Don't miss it. This is one of those key opportunities to really learn a lot. She talks a lot about dialogue and how to sustain a practice and really do things again the right way. That's going to give you the progress that you're after, everyone. So thanks for listening. Maybe hold some of this. Listen to it again and pick it apart and see what's true for you. Thanks.